grade chode.
Yes, this is it. Roll with it.
Beautiful start. The boys are back. It's Friday night here. What's the date?
Back at it again.
February 4th. Super cold out. We don't got a lot going on since we can't ride outside. Nathan's busy though. He's a busy man.
It was 9:14, but that time has passed.
Our initial start, we did start the podcast at 9:14 tonight. We got some banging on the walls already. How's everybody's week going so far?
Well, I'm going to start off with that treacherous walk in. As soon as I opened the door, I heard like a knock on the door. I opened the door. It's Diesel ready to tackle me. And then all the way down, I had to fend him off. So
He only humps you too.
And he locks arms.
Yeah.
So
he
bad.
gets into position.
He's got
and
a
just
preference for
He
grabs
interlaces his doggy fingernails
Yeah.
around when he's doing Nathan's
Probably
leg.
sees a smaller stature and be like, that's probably something. That's something my size.
It's quite the dangerous maneuver he
You know what
puts
I'm
on
saying?
him.
Yeah. He's perfecting his craft too. It's harder to get out of every time.
So
Alright.
that's your whole week right there. That's your
The whole week's a
highlight.
struggle. I mean, I think I have over 60 hours at work this week. Plus I had class last night, and that goes from 6 till 9:30, and I don't get home till after 11 because it's in Bloomington. So yeah, it's a bit of a struggle. I'm zombieing at the end of this week.
Sometimes you gotta do that though.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Cole, how are you?
Just grinding away at the old UW River Falls.
Is it going good?
It's not good. It's going. It's going good, yeah.
What are you wearing, bud?
You know what? This is a $2 golf sweater I found at the local Goodwill in Hudson. I saw it, and I was just running back Thrift Shop by Macklemore in my head, and I was very compelled to buy it
Vibing.
then.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's what I think of.
I see it.
Yeah.
Speaking of what we're wearing, did you release many of those sweatshirts? Because it's a nice sweatshirt.
where
Luke.
they at,
These are
though?
only for the elite family members.
Mm.
I think Logan made 3 or 4 of them. They're pretty cool, aren't they?
Yeah, I like it. I like the different
They
colors.
look
Yeah,
decent.
man. Yeah.
Mark, how are you doing? How's your week
We're
been?
good. We're grinding. Training people in the gym, working out at the gym, hitting the mats, jiu-jitsu, same old.
Typical gym rat stuff.
Gym rat, yeah. That's me.
What are you up to this week, Luke?
Nothing. I'm kind of like at that. Everybody's got a stage in their life, where they're kind of the lowest of lows. That's been me. Like I haven't been doing like nothing. I don't have a job yet. Well, I got a job offer, but I don't have a job yet. I just just free spiriting around these parts right now.
You show your face in my apartment a couple times this
I feel
week.
like I got to do something, so I'll apply to a couple jobs, and I usually end up at Exner's and editing a video. I'm trying to get this Utah video done, so that was the goal this week. But I had the worst damn day I think I've had in years. Not worst day, but just like one where it's like, those days where you just cannot, no matter how hard you try, stuff's not working out in your favor.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know that feeling.
I woke up
Every day.
Tell
woke
me
up-
more.
I don't know what my first task was of the day, but I was trying to finish this video, and Logan's computer crashed after doing I think it was the first part of the podcast I was doing, because I was like, I'll finish it at Cole's. I'll try to start on Logan's computer, which is super old because I still don't have the laptop. And I edit for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I'm almost done with it, and his computer crashes, and I lose everything, literally. So it's like I just wasted that 2 hours. So after that, I'm obviously not going to go back there. So then I go to Colton's, and my phone took a shit
Oh, yeah.
while in Mexico, and then I was still kind of using it. The battery was just crappy. And then on the way to River Falls, I get a little pop-up menu, and it says SIM card came out of the slot or whatever. SIM card's not in your slot, and that's how you get your text messages and whatnot. So I'm going to Colton's apartment, and I need to text him so he can let me into the building. And I'm like halfway there. I'm like, I'll find some Wi-Fi in River Falls. I'll let him know that I'm like in the area. That didn't happen. So I drove around for like 15, 20 minutes looking for a Wi-Fi connection. Couldn't find it. And then I go to Colton's apartment, and I get there, walk around the building. I try to spot like which window is his that I can knock on. And I have no idea, and I don't want to be like that peeping Tom, like looking through blinds to see if I recognize anything. So then I'm like, okay, what?
Nice.
Jesus, what was that?
Doesn't matter. Carry on.
Nathan's just dropping bombs,
That
interrupting my
was not
story.
me.
Come on now, I was ranting. And then
Oh,
now we got some
no.
noise.
Dang.
What is this?
My B.
Okay.
Okay, there we
Just
go.
run it.
Okay.
Peeping
so,
Tom.
So anyways, peeping Tom. So I don't want to be that guy. And then
You
I'm
are
like,
Tom.
whatever. Like I don't know what else to do. Like I went through all these places to try to hook onto their Wi-Fi. You can't get into Cole's building. I waited outside for somebody to come. It's like I'm not gonna just waste my whole day here. So then I'm like, whatever. I'll try the door one more time. And then somebody, when I went around the building, somebody must have left it open because it was open a crack. So I'm like, oh, this day, I made it. I got in. I'm so happy because now I can at least edit. Go up to his door, start knocking multiple times. No answer, nothing. And then I yell, I'm like, Colton, I'm outside. Nothing. Knock some more, nothing. And then I'm just heartbroken, wait a little bit, do another lap, knock some more, nothing. Colton just, no answer. What were you doing, Cole?
I was playing Fortnite.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I had my noise canceling headphones on, and I was just
I'm just sitting outside his
No.
apartment, just pissed off. I'm like, this day can't get any worse. Just knock, knock. I'm like, you know what? I just turned around.
I was checking my phone too, like that entire time. I'm like, Luke should be here sometime soon.
So I just get in my car, just somber, just drive home. I'm like, I'm not gonna do anything else tonight. I can't do it. There's more things on top of that made that more severe, but I was so crabby.
I think McDonald's has free Wi-Fi or like any
Oh,
coffee
I tried.
shop.
Yeah, I tried.
Oh, it
I
didn't
tried
work.
2 coffee shops. McDonald's one wouldn't let me load anything. I tried the Dairy Queen. Tried Mexican restaurant. I tried Junior's.
Jeez.
It was like a hour and a half, 2-hour ordeal.
So it was a valid effort.
Yeah, I tried.
I kind of shit the bed there with having my headphones on, but
Yeah, it's all right. I deserve it. You kind of need those days once in a while just to set you back,
rock bottom is a great place to start.
Yeah, it is. It is. And what else? We had the banquet last weekend too. AMA Pro Hillclimb Banquet in Rochester, Minnesota. That was really cool. It was Nate. You didn't even show up. You
No,
didn't show
I
your
didn't.
face.
Yeah, I had another banquet.
Yeah, we'll get into that later. But yeah, it was really cool actually. It turned out really good. We finally got the man back on the phone here. He was also at the banquet. He's probably one of the best artists I think in the hill climb scene by far, and industry. And he's just super skilled. He actually made a really cool painting for one of the champions, Dean Stuber, back in studio. How you doing tonight, Dean?
I'm doing fine. I'm the only artist. It's not a real high bar to.
No, but honestly, Dean, that picture was, I don't know if did you guys see it at all?
Yeah, the thing is sick.
Dean, like, I don't know. I really don't want to give you compliments, but I mean, you
No, you
like you have a
comment.
serious like you do have like a serious talent. Like for those, like you made a lot of paintings over the years and stuff, but like you have to realize that like you're really good at doing that, right?
I guess I don't. It's hard for me to evaluate my own stuff, but I just go on the feedback, and everybody seems to appreciate them. So, I don't think they're anything special, but everybody sure likes them. For Nathan, when I did one for Nathan, for him to give me like a $20 die-cast motorcycle for my collection, he must have really appreciated it.
Yeah, I don't give out $20 very easily.
How many hours did you think you had into that one? Into the one for John?
It's not. I don't sit down on it and work on them for hours on end. The time, there has to be dry time involved. So it's like pick at it for a little bit and then, do other stuff, then come back to it and pick at it. But like with John's work there, the all of that, the lettering on his name, and then the 11 times, and all that stuff. I don't have a computer program to do all the spacing for the lettering and centering and all that. So I got to do that all by hand. That's what kind of takes time. But
I feel like that would be almost the hardest part, like all those letters and stuff. Like I couldn't even imagine just my handwriting's so bad anyways, and then try to like paint that and like do like legit good looking letters.
well, it's like I said, the spacing and all that is what's kind of time consuming to get it right. But you don't have to be perfect on it either. Matter of fact, being off a little bit kind of lends a little character to it. But yeah, I think he liked it, and yeah, anybody else I've done them for. Logan's hitting me up for a new one again. I've done 2 for him already, and now he wants a third. It's like, come on, man.
I was gonna bring that up. I believe I've only gotten one, and that one is on a 65 still.
0.
So that's pretty old. Colton's got 0.
I have 0.
You got to hook up the Against the Grain crew. Come on.
I feel a little hurt.
Well, at this point, I would just Dean. This sounds like a good business idea for you.
That's what I was gonna bring that up.
Business model.
Yeah, that was one of my questions for you. Is like, I feel like I don't know if just don't like doing it enough, but like you literally could make good money, like selling pictures or just doing like anything artists, like all those little.
Do you know how many people have blown that smoke up my backside? They're like, you could get hundreds, to get so much money for these. I'd really like one myself. Oh yeah, what do you want to pay me? I don't know. Does $10 sound cool? It's yeah, whatever.
You just gotta bargain.
But have you honestly like thought about like, let's say if one of us like made you a website and like that you could stop selling cars and do that for full time, like would you? If you didn't have to, if money, like if you had the same income, would you switch doing cars and then just do painting and not painting? I mean like just art in general and like the wood creations and everything.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't felt real inspired lately. So, I don't feel real inspired to do the car stuff either, though. So, I'm not sure what that means.
The one thing is, though, it does make it cooler that, like, not everybody, can just go to, like, a website like we're talking about and buy one from you. It's, like, they're so unique and you never really know when you're going to get one. And, like, not everybody has one, so it kind of makes them cooler, too,
Yeah, and see, the thing is, like you with the 65 painting or whatever, if you compared that to, like, say, Nathan's or Marcus that I did within the last, I don't even know, Marcus was last year, I can't remember how long ago Nathan's was, but
18, so like 4 years.
Jeez, you guys gotten yours recent.
But yours are of much higher quality than, say, Luke's when Luke was riding 65.
Dude,
but Luke's was one of the first ones. So, you got like an original there, one of the early ones. So that's kind of, I don't know, is that better than having a more detailed newer one? I don't know.
Yeah, mine's worth more.
I did the one for your sister, for Lauren. That's what started. Mm-hmm. That's what started it all.
Was that your first ever painting?
I think
you probably did Nate's.
I thought it was Nate's, but I think it started when Lauren asked me to do like a mural on her bedroom wall, and that would take time. I would be over at your place, for a few days or whatever. So I thought it'd be easier to just put it on a big board. And I did it on a big sheet of, I don't know, like plywood or something or paneling to make it easier. And I think that was maybe one of the first ones I did. And then I did one for Nate Redman. I think he got like the second one, but And then as soon as you and Logan saw your sisters, I want one. I want one.
They're still all hanging up in our basement. I'm sure you've seen them before, but it's got a whole wall of all three of ours.
It's like the Wall
Three of
of
our
Fame.
paintings. It's pretty cool. Yeah. No, it is pretty cool. For sure. Oh, what are you going back to the banquet? What were your overall thoughts on it?
I can't. Who would have ever thought that a Best Western in the south side of Rochester would have a kitchen that would produce gourmet food? That
That's what I've heard. Yeah.
That was insane. I was not expecting that. It was so good.
I was amazed. I mean, who would have thought? I was thinking it was gonna be, you know,
Like morning breakfast type stuff.
yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
It was
Like the floured eggs.
it was incredible. The service was anybody that I encountered there that worked there was friendly and accommodating. Yeah, I ran into one of the guys taking out trash in the morning in the parking lot, and he was like, "Oh, good morning, sir. Oh, you're enjoying your
Aw.
stay or whatever." And it's like, you're taking the trash out. I wouldn't if you're crabby and didn't feel like being at work today. I could understand that, but he was like happy. I mean, he just loved it. Great, great venue. Kind of a smaller, intimate crowd there and stuff. And Jamie always brings a little enthusiasm as an MC, and
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the truth.
in the winter it's always great to see everybody. Winters get to be kind of long, so yeah, I had a fabulous time. Real good time.
Yeah, that's what it was nice having it back over by us and not having to go to Pennsylvania where it. I guess only the first time I went it was in Pennsylvania, but other than that I haven't gone to any other ones. But it's definitely nicer having it around here than having to go East Coast. But then all the East Coast guys felt the same way this year too. But it'd be nice to switch it around every year or so.
Well, it's kind of like the amateur national hill climbs, didn't they? Kind of, other than that string that we did in Ohio, where it was
Yeah.
there every year. It was always in the past. It was always a rotation from like Central States to East Coast and back and forth. They took turns on it. It kind of should be the same way with the banquet, I would think. Half the riders are from this area, half the riders are from East Coast, so rotate it back and forth. But I do think it's easier if Rob is going to be coordinating the deal to be working with someone in his community here than trying to set up a banquet 1,000 miles away.
Right.
So if somebody from the East Coast wants to put together the banquet, I can guarantee you Rob would have no problems letting somebody else take a shot at it.
Yeah, Rob does so much too. I don't think a lot of people realize how much work that he puts into it, and I don't know. He definitely has his hours clocked for that series and what he's trying to do and whatnot. I don't think it's appreciated enough by most of the riders or some of the riders.
Yeah, and you're always going to have people that don't agree and maybe voice their opinion strongly, and Rob's got some pretty thick bark on him. He can kind of he can take it a lot better than most. What's the old take it with a grain of salt or whatever. He's better at that than most people. I would get upset and bark back at stuff, but he puts it all in stride, and yeah, it's a labor of love. He's not. It's not. Yeah, I think everybody should appreciate the fact that that he's involved and puts into it what he does. So, that.
Dang iPhones.
What's that?
Sorry, we got iPhone issues. Nathan's on his phone and just wrecking all the audio.
Whatever.
Well, I guess did you have any other? What were you saying? Did I interrupt you? Sorry.
No, I wasn't saying much of anything. We were just talking about Robin, and they did recognize him at the banquet. There was a couple of I don't know, presentations or whatever. I think O'Neill's put together a banner. I think that wasn't that Bodie and family that put that.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I think Kester presented him with some kind of a plaque, kind of in recognition for all that he does. And when they presented those things to him, I don't know if you caught it, but he got a little choked up. I think you maybe heard me. I was in the back yelling, "Oh, what a pussy!" Cry about it or something. But yeah, I think he really thought that was neat too. And as much bitching as everybody does to him, I think he does kind of take it to heart when somebody does express their appreciation or gratitude for what he does. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, other than that, boy, there ain't much else going on. I'm getting killed in the fantasy.
Oh no.
We all are. It's all right.
No, I mean I think the only one that's maybe doing worse than me is Logan.
Really?
But I haven't checked. He probably passed me up. I'm giving up on
surprise
Cooper
me.
Webb. I figured he's due, but he's going back.
East Coast. You gotta wait for the ruts.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. He just
But yeah, I still question it.
is the bike that shitty? Did they screw up a good
I don't
thing?
know. That's what I kind of wonder too, right?
I-
It's like he was doing so well, and then they go to change something, it might be better, but it still takes longer to learn.
I mean, Marvin Mooskin is at the edge of retirement, but I've never seen Marvin go from first to
Yeah,
14th
Mm-hmm.
and not.
I was so bummed.
He didn't crash. He didn't. I
No.
mean, it's just
Yeah, that
what
was
is
not a good look.
wrong.
Right? Because I had him picked in fantasy for a good run too. I'm like first solid, and then he just
He
choked.
hit
It
the
was
bed.
unreal.
First, I've never seen anybody fade that.
Yeah, he qualified well that race too. It was unreal.
Vince Freeze doesn't fade that bad. I mean,
Speaking of that, did you guys see Weston Pike was blowing up his video beating up Vince Freeze this past week?
Oh God.
I saw
It was
that.
hilarious.
yeah, I didn't. I saw something about it, but yeah, he had a bad
Oh yeah,
bad outing at Anaheim too, didn't he? Get his.
yeah.
That looked terrible.
It looked,
whoops.
yeah, it looked really similar to when Ricky was on a Cowie in his first year in the big class when he got hit by I think Larocco in the whoops. It looks so similar to that same crash too. Crazy.
Do you? I mean, I get it. You get up front, and you're gonna put the faulty moves on him. You're gonna ride
Yeah.
a wide bike, but do you think he takes
Right.
it too far? I mean, he almost becomes a liability out there.
Yeah.
The way he swerves around, and I mean, it's pretty bad. I don't think he should just roll over and let the guys behind him by, but he like I said, he rides a wide bike. But
Yeah, I think it's gnarly in Supercross because they're in the air more than they're on the ground. So like in a rhythm section, if someone tries to close you off, that's just insane to me. Like it's so sketchy.
and
You have to like slowly move over while they're trying to close you off while you're gaining on them. It's crazy.
I think there's been a number of you guys have had the opportunity to walk one of these pro Supercross tracks.
Yeah.
Early on. I was able to down in Arlington, and the one thing that I took away from it was I couldn't believe they look narrow from when you're looking at it on TV or in the stadium, but when you're down there on the track, that track is pretty narrow, and if you got somebody
Yeah.
crossing up on things on those rhythm sections, there isn't a whole lot of places to go. I mean, you're
Especially with those tough blocks on the track. Like, you don't want to get near
Yes.
those because if they catch
Yeah.
a foot peg, they're ruining your day.
Dangerous.
oh my god, but yeah, Supercross season is is shaping up good, but I just suck at picking those winners. And yeah, I'm gonna need some help. Gonna need some help for this weekend here. And I don't know, Nathan, you were like, who's
I was second for a week.
who is it? Aaron Beckel was
Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah, he's killing it.
I gotta call him and get some suggestions from him. Well, your mom was even like, wasn't she in like fourth place or something?
I have no idea, but you have one good week, and right now you could be leading if you have one good
Yeah.
week, because like the maximum score is like what 125 or 126 or something.
Yeah, but
Like all it takes is 1 week.
yeah, but we've had 4 weeks already, and I haven't even been close.
You know, honestly, there hasn't been a double winner yet. On like, you need to start picking like some random person that hasn't won yet that extra round until someone
that's
proves
true.
that
That's
false,
not a
and then
bad-
you start falling in line with a pattern. But
All right, well, this probably won't be aired until after this weekend, so give me some insight on what for this weekend.
I have no idea, dude. The track is big though. That'll be
Only
exciting.
one little short set of whoops.
Oh yeah, true. Maybe this is the day the KTM boys come back.
Could be.
Right?
All right, Dino. Thank you so much for your time again. We appreciate it. We got a lot to get to tonight, so we're gonna let you go. I know it's late and you're tired and crabby and don't want to be on.
But when I start my own podcast here, can I call you guys as like the guest interviewers, or
Sure. We'll be down.
We'll be in the studio.
Yep.
you guys will probably be saying, okay, well, you can, but you'll want to charge me. That's how it'll go.
Hey, our skills don't come for free. So.
Yeah, whatever. Okay. Always a pleasure. Have a good night. We'll probably see you all tomorrow at over in Hager City, huh?
Possibly, yes.
What's this possibly? Is that yes
Hold
or
on.
no?
Yeah. No for me, not at the banquet. Mark will be there.
Yeah, count on me.
The count is
Count on count.
Count on count. Count on count. He'll be there.
Dude, that should be your slogan
On
for your
count.
You
business.
can always count on me.
all right.
Count on count. Okay, thank you so much,
See you
Dean.
guys.
Have a
See
good
ya.
night. Bye. My lord, dude. These Apple iPhones with call-ins. Apples are just garbage, man.
What iPhone do you have now? What?
I don't even know. It's Morgan's old one.
Is it like a 9, 11?
It's got a button.
Dude, it's only yours though. Oh, it's got a button.
It's got a button.
old.
Yeah,
It's only is your old Samsung would do it too though. Oh.
Dude, I don't know.
what
It's
you
been 1
want.
week with iPhone life, and I don't know how to feel about it, man. These blue messages, and I couldn't even figure out how to download a video off my Google Drive last night. I couldn't do it on Apple iPhones. It's just it's share, can't download it. And that's the most common function. They just got to make everything so damn hard.
I was able to FaceTime you for the first time ever.
I know,
though. Jesus.
I FaceTimed the first time I got it. I FaceTimed Taylor, and she's like, "What is this? You're FaceTiming me?"
It was so weird to see FaceTime from Luke's Apollo. I'm like, no, this is fake. This can't be real.
I'm back in the Team AA OG.
Yeah,
group.
right?
Oh,
It's
That-
been years.
I know that part has been nice, just those small little things, and having a camera that works well with Snapchat
Crazy.
and Instagram and stuff.
Well, just think if you get a 12 or something too, that has a good camera.
Yeah, I know. I don't even know what this is. An old.
That's
like an 8,
That's before.
right?
Yeah, it might even. Yeah, 8
might
might
be
go 8.
older.
Something like that.
But we're getting by because I have a huge phone problem. I go through I bet you I've been through 10 phones in 10 years.
Yeah.
Not even kidding. I've just blown through them.
Well, without a case on it, yeah.
Well, I don't got any money to buy a case right now, so we're rolling caseless.
Oh Lord.
Oh man, but we just gotta keep this for a little bit. Cause just until a couple months is all I need it for. But yeah. So why didn't you go to the banquet?
I had a D23 off-road banquet.
So you chose that over the AMA Pro
Well,
Hillclimb
I
Banquet.
rode every round of the off-road, which it wasn't even meant. It wasn't planned. You see, Aaron went on a streak of winning, and so I just kind of tagged along to all of them. And eventually, I rode every hair scramble. I didn't even realize it till the end of the year.
You did?
Yeah,
What'd you get in points?
I was right around 5th. but I didn't work an event, so I didn't qualify for an award.
Ooh,
If I'd have
that's
worked an
tough.
event, I would have got like 4th or 5th, which would have been pretty sweet because half the series was raced on the 125, and I never did good on the 125. So, yeah, I guess next year if I'm hill climbing, I probably still won't do it. But bought a new bike and hope to be in the top 3.
You bought a new bike?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
hey, stepping
Another
up.
freshie.
What
First
is it?
freshie
What is it?
since 17. Brand new KX250 from Plainview Power Sports. Yeah.
KX250?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you got the.
Oh yeah, it's XC.
Yeah,
And
okay.
It comes with a smaller wheel. That's about it.
Is that the only? It's suspension softer too, right? Or not?
They probably changed some clickers. I imagine that's about
That's
it.
Yeah.
And there's a kickstand on it, which I'm probably taking off.
Bigger tank too.
No, but
It doesn't have a bigger tank?
No, but I'm probably gonna buy a bigger tank. But they're expensive. $400 for a bigger tank.
Keep the kickstand on,
Yeah,
dude.
I was gonna say you're
Don't-
gonna have to talk him into keeping it.
Yeah.
No,
come
the
on.
kicks. No, cause it's like a steel kickstand. It's not a nice aluminum one like your guys' is. And it sticks out a ways. I don't know. I'm a little sketched about it.
Do you have like the
catch
little
on something?
rubber band to lock it in place? Or
No.
how does yours, oh, yours doesn't even have like
no,
a.
it's not
Oh.
meant for that bike at all.
Oh,
I think
okay.
they took it off like an old 90s
Yeah.
bike and put it on
If
this.
mine didn't have like the little rubber like latch to keep it like up, you know,
Mhm.
I would not wear or not keep that like
Yeah.
keep it on my bike because I feel like you could get some sketchy moments with that if
Yeah.
you didn't, have it a way to
I feel like
stay
I
up
could
there.
catch like your branch or something too and drag it along with me or something,
that would be terrible. Are you
Yeah.
bringing it to Oklahoma?
Yeah, so I'd plan to put more time on the 125 and just have the 250 around because I don't have it already. Nitro mousses were back ordered and some of the other parts I want on it were back ordered. So
So you are bringing it to
I
Oklahoma.
am bringing it. I want to put some time on it. Get the suspension broken, get the motor broken. Yeah, I already got a screenless air filter. I'm kind of thinking about getting a slip-on for it if I can just get a cheaper slip-on with a spark arrestor. Are you thinking about doing anything to yours?
Not yet. I haven't. I mean, just
Yeah, I suppose you don't have the
Plastics and-
cash for it anyways.
yeah,
Right now.
plastics and graphics, and then Logan did buy me like a Mojo, like kind of like a hard part or
Oh,
like
yeah.
kit of like red stuff. So it was like the
Red caps.
axle blocks and freaking just all like the little caps and all that stuff. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, nothing serious yet.
Yeah, I got radiator braces, hand guards. I got to do a bunch of little stuff before we go to the trip, but
Yeah, we may be having a little Team AA reunion down in Oklahoma again.
sorry, Cole.
Majority of the team at
Yeah.
least.
Tears,
3 out of
just
4.
wiping them off.
I don't even know for sure if I'm going. Though.
Yeah,
It
But
sounds like a good time.
yeah, I just figured if we don't go, like Mark was saying
it's
too,
gonna be
like
hard
if,
too.
if
Yeah.
we don't go now, like we might not be able to go in the spring too. But or I mean not in the spring, but just in February or March. But
Yeah. Gotta get some seat time.
yeah, I'm just ready to ride, dude. My bike's just changed oil and the air filter is just sitting in there. It's been sitting there for a week.
Yeah.
Haven't even.
Especially with all this cold weather and shit.
Mhm.
too.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
been brutal up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's nice, 55 and sunny down there
Yeah.
all week.
We were supposed to go down this week actually, but good thing we didn't because yeah, it snowed and
It-
even
It
Texas,
was
Oak
bad
Hill
a
was
few
covered in
days,
snow.
yeah.
Yeah, I had a buddy at TCU and he sent me a picture and they were,
Oh, I saw
Yeah.
that.
they were
yeah.
playing beer die and it was
Oh.
snow in Texas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw. I remember seeing that. They got like some decent snow too.
Yeah. Yeah.
God. They probably had no idea what to do with
Oh,
it at
God,
all.
No.
Just think of all the accidents and
Yeah, right.
Stuff.
They closed school for 2 days. I'm taking a class for work, and the guy who teaches it was down in Texas the other day, and they're like, "Yeah, they closed down school for 2 days already."
That's
they,
so-
They probably didn't even get like three or 4
No.
inches.
It's so weird to think about that. You put it into perspective
Yeah.
and like what we drive in up here. And we're like, oh, that'll be fine.
Right.
There's like a foot of snow on the ground. You can't see 10 feet in front of you, but send it anyways.
Yeah, like that one time we came to the podcast here in the middle of a snowstorm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That was
dragging
kind
you guys
that
out
was
here.
brutal.
Nathan was putting in the group chat. He's like, "Did you see that guy? He just went onto the median or something."
Yeah.
Mark's like,
Yeah.
Swerved in the middle of the road.
I'm
He
like, dude
damn
was
near-
driving right down the center, and I'm like driving like, yeah, I'm normal, and he's like freaking out down the center. And he crawled up on the median next to the Red Wing Bridge. It was hilarious.
Yeah, he
I was
did.
just waiting for it too. I'm like, what's he doing?
All of us were in a chain, like following the dude too.
Yeah.
God, I'm
Like, why
terrible.
is this
Just,
guy sitting here?
just making you guys commute in treacherous conditions.
Have you looked
The
at any
things we
rooms in
do.
Tulsa yet?
No, not yet.
We're gonna stay in Tulsa. That'll be different. Usually we stay in OKC. I feel like.
I think
interested
where
to see
did
Tulsa's
we
like.
stayed in Norman? Don't we usually?
Well, yeah, which Norman is basically a suburb of OKC, but
Didn't
Is
we
it?
stay in Tulsa?
yeah,
one night?
No, we
No.
stayed in Stillwater,
Ah,
which that house came up again. I'm like,
No, we didn't stay in Stillwater. We
That-
we
that-
did stay in Stillwater.
yeah.
The Cowboy. I
Yeah.
thought that's where you guys were staying.
No, it got brought up. I'm like, nah, dude, let's not go there.
This what was it? The Cowboy House.
Yeah,
That
the
place
Cowboy Ranch
had like
ranch house.
intercoms, didn't it?
Yeah.
And
that was sick.
But no, it had dolls though too.
It was
all
a
over the
single story
closet.
house with like what 10, 12 bedrooms. It was super weird.
It
Super
was
small
strange.
kitchen, small living room. It had a hot tub outside with a camera pointed at it.
Yeah, dude.
I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
The hot tub was nice,
And
but
then-
it was weird.
Yeah, then the
It was-
master
yeah.
bedroom, it had a huge walk-in closet and there's dolls
Just
on the shelf.
Creepy
Yeah.
vibes.
Nah, no
That
thanks.
was like if I like just showed up there by myself for like
Oh,
with one
could
other
not do
person,
it.
like I don't think I could stay there.
No.
Honestly,
Sleep in the car instead, Dan.
I rather would have, dude. Like it was creepy there.
Mhm.
All those dolls.
I think there's
too.
cameras in the main living room
There-
too.
there was
I
cameras
think so.
everywhere.
In the handbook we're reading, we like look up. And go. It's like Big Brother.
Well, at least we had strength in numbers. If those
Right.
dolls came alive at night, we
I
could
know.
have them karate.
I didn't even want to have that. I think I got that king.
Yeah,
the
you and
king,
Taylor
then
got
the
it.
bed was like freaking so
Massive.
long. I was like, I don't even want this. And then you got the two singles were. Oh, that's
Yeah.
where all the dolls were, weren't they? In your room?
I don't remember. No.
I think they're in that closet there. God, that was terrible.
Yeah. And yeah, the kitchen was too small to cook in, so that was like my main point of not going there. I'm like, we need to find somewhere big enough because we have a huge group, so we need to find somewhere big enough where we could actually cook in.
Yeah, how many people
Yeah.
is supposed to come?
Dude, like, well, so there's 2 kids, so Donna and Daryl, but so other than those, it's like 11 or 12.
Whoa.
Yeah, and then that's including Mark. So then if Luke and Logan, how are Airbnb rules? Like, if you let an extra person in, do you think they notice or get mad? Or if you let someone hang out and not even sleep the night, do you even need to bring that up?
If they got the
I don't
cameras.
think I'd bring. Yeah, I don't think I'd like bring it up.
Dude,
and
good luck counting 15 people on a camera, though, right?
Yeah, like I've stayed in some. I think when we went to Washington, we booked for like 2 or 3 people, and we had 4, and like I've never had issues with
Yeah,
it.
I
think
didn't think
you
so.
can like overbook, and it's not huge.
No, and they said max 13, and then my buddy Brandon emailed them and asked if it was okay if we added Mark, and they're like, yeah, so they'd probably be okay with more. I don't see why not,
Yeah.
especially with clean folk like you and Logan.
Yeah, we're spotless folk.
Your Facebook looks pretty clean.
Oh gosh.
And I really just want to get into some hot tub action, man.
Right? A hot
It's
tub
been-
and a pool.
It's been years since I've had a good hot tub experience, and I need it.
Ooh.
Especially with Nathan and Mark after
Right.
a long day's worth riding.
Dude, and it wouldn't be I thought if I got a cleaner king, it wouldn't be the first time we went 3 deep in the bed. It wouldn't be the first time. Dude, it wouldn't be the
Okay.
first time in the past.
Slow down.
You
Hey,
guys need
don't-
to stop
don't make it
right
weird.
now. I'm
Like-
feeling uncomfortable. I'm gonna call my mom.
Dude, about a month ago was the
Get
last
outta
time we
here.
all had to share a bed.
Never again.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
True.
Any weekday, I'll be down.
Hey,
for
you're
it.
the worst one.
Hey,
Sleeping
man.
diagonal. Shit. Oh, God damn.
sleeping diagonal and shit. Only when I'm sleeping with you, bud.
Yeah.
Only with you.
I don't.
Okay.
We got to go to our next trip too. We're going to Mexico. Team AA
Bro,
team trip.
I'm
Team
easy to
AA takes
snatch.
on
You can
Mexico.
just book it in like 2 years in advance, so
Like
we can
dirt
save up
bikes,
money and
too?
shit.
Can we go to
No.
Tijuana?
We driving
I think we would get murdered if we drive to Mexico with
Yeah.
bikes.
with dirt bikes.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
There is
Don't mess with the cartel.
no. So this was scary at our resort that we stayed at because we were there. Or I was there last week, 2 weeks ago. Last week, 2 weeks ago. But at the hotel next to us, and I don't know why, but I always look at the reviews of the hotel after I'm staying in it or the resort. So it's like anything's too late now. But I was reading the our hotel resort, and it said like there was a big incident next door or whatever, and I went to the next door hotel, looked at their reviews, got into this paragraph that was about this big of some lady that left a review on it, and essentially it was all over the news too, but I didn't really know about it until I read this review. But there's 15 guys that came up on a boat with masks on, had guns, and killed 2 people that were on the beach, and then just drove away or
At
drove
that hotel
off,
right next to you?
right next door, like share the same beach, everything. And the one guy died on the beach, and the other died went into the hotel and died. And this was I think it was in November or something. So it was not 3
Couple
months.
months ago.
Yeah. And
Oh my
we were
God.
at the hotel right next to it, and I was like, I really wish I went to read that review.
Yeah.
The rest of the week I was just nervous. Every time a boat would be coming up on the thing. And then there's armed guards with they look like I don't even know if they're M16s or the ARs. I don't know what they are, but they're big guns. I feel like they're
Scary.
semi-automatic ones, walking 3 wide down the beach, and they're the Mexican police. So there's
Yeah.
they're watching out, I guess. But it was just
That's crazy.
It was so scary. It was, I don't know. I was like, if I get killed by the Mexican cartel down here.
Were you
Just
mainland or Cancun?
We were south of Cancun a little
Oh,
bit.
okay.
I think I had enough laying and just sitting and doing nothing.
Yeah.
Eating, waking up with no goals or no plans, dude. I literally, after doing that for a week, I feel I don't know, I've done it, I've gone on those trips before, but this week it was I don't know why I was thinking about it, but I was just think if everybody tries to get to that point in their life where they can do that, get to
Yeah.
that paradise point, and I do not think I could do that.
Right.
It kind of showed me that I don't want to do that, because
Yeah.
I would drive myself crazy if all I did is just wake up, sit on the beach, have good drinks, eat food, not do anything,
Yeah.
I just feel like you'd get
Yeah,
Right.
I think most people think they want that, but once they get there, it's
Right. And
Yeah,
that's the
exactly.
people
It's-
you hear that go
spend
back
a
to
week
work.
doing that, and it's
Yeah.
Yeah, after that week, it's I need to get back and just
Do
do
something,
something,
have
or
some
have a
goals.
purpose or
Yeah,
something.
exactly.
I don't. It's so weird how everybody just wants that, but then I don't know. I don't think I could do that.
I don't know. I feel like some people get so worked up about retirement, but it's now is when our body's young and we're able to do fun stuff.
Yeah,
When
exactly.
you're
exactly.
when you're retired, there's nothing fun to really do.
Yeah, I know. I people too just saving up money for retirement.
Yeah.
And not doing not going on trips just because they want to save up, and I get it's important to do that, but to not do anything or go and have any experiences or do anything with friends just because you're saving up for when you retire, so you have
Especially-
money when you're 60 when you can't do anything.
Right, especially when there's no guarantees too.
Yeah, exactly. So it's you might as well just do shit now.
Right.
Worry about money later.
Make money off them NFTs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we got to get Dean doing is
No.
making NFTs. with
That's
his
what
art.
he should
Yeah.
be doing.
Yeah, we need to start pimping him out
And
with
we
some
just render
NFTs.
Do you guys own any digital land? Land
No.
owned?
No, I was gonna
No.
ask digital real estate though.
Digital real estate.
I don't know
Shoulda got
enough
on
about
that.
it.
We need to,
Who-
we
no,
need to
who
make a little
does?
Team AA piece of land.
Yeah,
We could have
compound.
compound.
Yeah.
You just start rendering a reflex track and
Yeah.
then put it on some land.
That's it's so scary to me how that's actually happening.
Yeah.
Though. It's just
The
No
amount of money that
sense.
gets moved around for something that isn't actually physically there is just
yeah, and
incomprehensible.
how eventually you could not have a real
Where-
job in this life
Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
work in that place. It
Right.
just blows my mind. What's it in the metaverse?
Metaverse.
There's multiple metaverses. That's why it's meta.
Oh,
Yeah,
They're
Facebook
connected.
has got.
didn't even know.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
You need to create some merch.
Yeah, we need to get tapped into this. I have no idea how, but we'll figure it out at some point.
I know. I feel no matter what, though, you just need a lot of money to get involved.
Yeah, I
Like-
mean that's what it's ultimately for, right? It's to curb inflation, so it's no different than stocks or
Yeah.
anything else. You're just trying to get your money off the market, so it doesn't lose
It's
to
just weird.
inflation.
Just think if in 20 years, everybody just sits in their home and does nothing and just puts on headsets.
Right.
Doesn't go outside, works
What a
out
life.
in the metaverse. Works,
Right. It's
crazy.
goes to their job in the metaverse, rides a dirt bike in the metaverse, and all they do is just eat little protein smoothies.
Did you
just to
guys
keep
see
them
that
alive.
Formula? This is kind of the same thing, but the Formula One driver that he won an esports championship, and they put him in a Formula 2. Well, I guess Formula 2,
Yeah.
but they put him in a Formula 2 car, and he was
a
an
real one?
yeah, and he was an esports driver, and he started doing with the simulators and
Yeah.
stuff.
Was
No.
he good in the when he moved
Yeah.
to a real car?
I have no idea.
I think
didn't
so.
really follow it that far, but
They've actually been doing that in NASCAR for years, and I think it's
Yeah.
similar to that. Like that's not. Yeah, those racing sims, they get super legit. Yeah.
I don't know how you could ever incorporate something like that into like racing motocross or
No,
like
no.
there's no
It's way
real
too
good way
physical.
to to
Yeah.
simulate
MX
that.
Sim, the top guy.
MX
Right.
Sim with that'd be crazy.
Hey, have you played MX Bikes yet? Do you think that's better than Sim? What do you think? I haven't watched enough videos. But
I've watched a lot of MX bikes. I haven't played it. It looks a lot harder than like Reflex and stuff.
yeah, for sure.
But it looks really fun if you learn how to do it.
yeah.
I don't know. I haven't put enough time
Did
into
you
it.
see the one? Film guy Tom posted a video of like a moped fully whipped out. Oh yeah, that's sweet.
I've been playing a lot of that MotoGP.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's
Is that
fun.
fun?
It's interesting, like slowing down before a corner and
Yeah.
then like hitting the apex is like different. Trying to learn that.
That's what I like about F1. See, I think the MotoGP game would be harder because you can't control lean as much and stuff. It's kind of just preset.
Yeah.
But that's why I enjoy F1 too, learning how to like race somebody and to brake before the corner, accelerate through or roll through.
Yeah.
I think that can really help with real life riding too.
And Pro Kart.
And no, for sure. And learning how to like expand your corners, come in wide, hit the apex, leave wide. That can gain a lot of speed on the track, I've noticed.
Mm-hmm. Well, and like from watching a bunch of different styles of racing, it's kind of cool. Like when you take like the perspective of how you see how they hit corners
Right.
or how they enter sections, and like putting that into how you ride is kind of cool to see.
Yeah.
Gives you a lot more freedom.
Right?
Be creative.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, boy.
Oh, and it's crazy this technology that comes out of F1. It all
Oh my
trickles
God.
down to us, and it all trickles down to like carbon fiber mountain bike parts. And never would have happened if F1 didn't experiment with carbon fiber so much, you know?
That's like the most like advanced like technology isn't
Yeah.
it, for in a sport is like F1. They say like
Crazy.
the time and stuff that they put into their cars. I need to get into that because I watched like the end, like the big finale last year, which everybody was talking about, but
You watched the Netflix series?
no, I didn't. I watched like
Oh.
one
It's a good-
episode of that.
it's
but
good.
that was, yeah, I should have watched. All
That's
of
what
that.
kind of started me watching it.
Right.
Got me into it.
I think you need to watch like the first 3 episodes of the first season, and you'll be hooked. Like once you watch the Monaco one, that one's sick.
Mhm.
Dude, Monaco would be so fun having Tom Brady throw a football at you across yachts. Watching the
That's
GP
what he
race.
did?
Yeah, there's the clip of Tom Brady at the Monaco one. I think it was the 3rd episode, season 1. But yeah, he's throwing footballs to like Daniel Ricciardo
Yeah,
at
yeah.
like yacht
What the-
across yachts. It's sick.
Oh my god!
Like couldn't even imagine the most bougie thing you could think of.
In Monaco.
Yeah.
Like
Where is Monaco?
Italy, right?
Huh?
No.
Not
Or is it Morocco?
No, yeah, it is near Italy. I think it's its own country. It's in
It-
Morocco.
No, it's
it's Monte
Well,
Carlo.
then it's not its own country.
no. Monaco is its own country
Yeah.
within Italy. It's like
Yeah.
Not
what's
Morocco.
It's
What,
like a
what's it called when it's like
sub-country.
landlocked? Yeah, it's landlocked by Italy, I think.
Oh, so yeah, I guess just another country.
Yeah,
It's like a
but
sovereign
It's
nation
it's
kinda deal.
Monaco. The town is Monte Carlo, and the race is called Monaco, I believe.
Really?
And it's been going on forever.
I did not know that.
But it's way too tight of a circuit. Like you can't make passes on
God.
it and stuff. So it's kind of a boring race, but it's kind of cool at the same time. I
So
guess.
people don't like it.
I mean, it's not fun to watch, but it's also like the cool. I don't know. It's insane.
They get those
you know?
really close, like they get real close to those walls though.
Yeah.
On some of those corners,
There's
there's
no
little
way-
clip tires and stuff.
I'd be able to afford it, but Miami street circuit this
that'd be
year, that'd be
so
I
sick.
know that would be. Where was it? It was in Texas this year, right?
Well,
The
it's
one-
always there's always one in Texas. I think that
Oh.
continues this year too, because that's on the actual track. But this one's gonna be a street circuit.
that
in
would,
Miami.
Miami would be
So-
so.
The
Yeah.
street circuits are is it Japan or China that has a street circuit
I forget
at some
now.
point, but it's
Yeah.
That
so
would be
skinny
freaking
and it's
cool.
crazy to see how fast they move through them.
It's cool if you look at the architecture of these tracks too. Like Australia and Canada, they're always like around water features and stuff. It's super cool.
Damn. We need to figure out when that date is and go there.
Yeah.
Because that would be a fun just trip, anyways. Miami.
That'd be
like,
sick.
That city. Mark
Yeah.
knows Miami.
Oh, yeah.
Throw it down.
Mark got kicked out of a club in Miami.
Dude, there's some cool racing events this year between that being Miami, and then we got Destinations and Redbud again.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Yeah.
We need to get
Oh,
to
it's
that.
so hard to think that far.
When
ahead.
is it though?
October, I'd assume.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
late.
But still, dude, we need to do that.
Yeah.
Like, literally, we need to do that.
I feel like you need to get on it now because I think I heard one of my buddies saying he already bought a camping spot.
I feel
my
like
God.
that's gonna sell out real
Yeah.
quick too.
Could you bring your camper up there, you think?
Let's just bring a tent. We'd wreck the camper.
Tent
Yeah.
would
We
probably
would
be
wreck the
better.
yeah. You
As long as
Especially-
it's not
you know
too
how many
cold.
drunken
That's
people
true.
and
That's true.
crazy shit's gonna happen there.
We definitely need to get on that though.
Plus,
we cannot miss that out.
yeah,
Or miss out on that.
Fall in Michigan, it's usually rainy, muddy. Probably not the nicest.
Honestly,
conditions.
just bring our covered trailer and sleep inside of the trailer.
Yeah.
I'm fine with.
or
camping.
just get a hotel. I guess you can't
that's-
get out of there.
Yeah.
But if you can find some kind of service.
Who wants to travel after watching all day?
Nathan, unless Nathan wants a sober cab.
Yeah.
I'll be-
I'm
hey,
tired
I'm
right now.
supposed to be sober all
he
year.
is.
Yeah.
That's true. I forgot
Mark.
about that.
Sober cab all year long.
Let's just
Have you had
count on
any
Mark.
had any tough nights yet?
No,
No.
not yet. So
No,
I'm waiting on that. I'm sure it'll come.
Yeah, I feel like going down to Oklahoma might be some tough nights.
That's what.
if
'Cause
we party hard.
I was like, my plan was to not drink when I got back from Mexico until Florida or whatever, and I haven't drank yet either. But I was like, that's gonna suck if we go to down to Oklahoma
Yeah.
and not drink at all. But I guess if Mark's not drinking, then it would be more attainable for me to not drink either.
When are you
So,
going to Florida? For what?
March 16th, 17th for spring break.
Oh,
I know.
I
I got.
traveling, man.
You're just jet
Yeah.
setting everywhere.
Right?
I paid for this one though, like months and months ago, so I don't have to worry about that. At least it was like $180 for a week for a condo in Florida, but we have 10 people going, so it's not. I mean,
Still.
It's still really cheap.
Yeah.
yeah, it was not that bad at all, but it's gonna be expensive. Everything else there, the food and whatnot, you know. That's how it.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
how it be.
Oh yeah.
So no tough nights, but
No.
are you getting? Have you seen some physical progress yet?
Yeah, I'm actually trying to cut down to like 170 pounds right now. I'm like 187 right now, or not, 177, I
Okay.
believe. But no, I've been feeling great. I mean, before the new year and everything, I wasn't drinking that much anyway. So, but yeah, I mean, I just feel good when I don't drink on the weekends. I'm so much more productive and everything. So
You're
I
gonna
like
have to,
it.
You're gonna have to try out a 250 now. You're down to 250 weight.
Yeah, man.
It's not. It's
See
no
how light
longer
it
Big
is.
Mark.
I know. No, a 350. 350 is what I
Yeah.
do.
That's what. Yeah, you should get a 350.
I think so.
I feel like that would be. I love mine so far too, and that's like perfect.
Don't make a green one though.
I know it's important, dude.
Not
How,
yet.
I don't
how
make a
does
green one.
a Japanese manufacturer not make a 350 yet?
I'll
That's
have
the
to
thing that
wait.
bothers me the most.
It's coming probably.
But-
It has to be going.
I mean, there's an Italian company that makes a 400 kit for a 450. Something like that's kind of neat.
Careful
Good
now.
one,
Cheers in the mics.
Yeah,
My cream
jeez.
soda.
Yeah, you switch to the cream soda now that you.
Yeah, no longer beer pod or beer
Yeah, man.
beer.
It sounds like you
just
had a
had a
few
stroke.
beers. Jeez.
I just had
Come
a
on
stroke.
now.
I'm sorry for that.
It's fucking spiked. Spiked cream
show
soda.
The Sprecher.
Sprecher's
Sponsor
getting
us.
it. We need to get that Against the Grain beer sponsor. Is what
Yeah.
we need.
Have
Or
you been
Twisted.
commenting on their Instagram lives?
No, not anymore.
You quit that?
Keep-
Oh.
I quit that.
Unemployed Luke is just sitting there all day, like getting ready.
Waiting for that live.
Sponsor our podcast.
By the way, back to the banquet. You got the sickest trophy out of the banquet. I noticed too.
Yeah, I think that was probably the coolest, like most meaningful trophy, I guess,
Oh,
too,
for
that
sure.
I've won. And it was the Dave Watson Hard Charge Award for those of you who don't know, and it's Dave Watson was like a legendary hill climber back in the day, pro hill climber.
7-time.
So yeah, 7-time, and he got a TBI, traumatic brain injury, and got definitely like significantly changed his life around, and he's still like comes to all the races. He never rode again after that, but he still comes to all the races and like talks to all of us, and it's called the Hard Charger Award. So I think he kind of picks like one ride or one race where somebody just like, I guess, just charged hard or like had a good run or whatever. And I think it was from Freemansburg,
Freemansburg,
my
yeah.
podium at Freemansburg in the unlimited class. But yeah, it was definitely a cool trophy, and it was. I had no idea too, like because he went up there and gave a little speech too, and I had no idea that it was going to me.
Yeah.
So it was definitely pretty cool to have it here for another year. It's a cool trophy too.
For sure.
Heck yeah.
Coolest one they got.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still need to pick up my awards. They look sick though. Everybody had a glass award. I
Yeah,
can't believe they
dude.
went back that far because
Oh,
I only
yeah.
did 2 races, so it's not like I placed anywhere good.
No, yeah, it was really cool, and even like the plaques look really good.
Yeah.
Good this year. But yeah, glass awards are so sick.
Yeah.
They did.
That's ultimate.
Yeah, they did a really, really, really good job this year. I'm just happy I got to that banquet. That was like the typical, like, just used to that stuff where it didn't even faze me at the time. But now I'm like, we
Yeah.
got off the airplane, drove straight to Rochester. They started eating at 6 and we got there like 6:40, and then we just ran to our hotel room, changed quick, and then ran back to the banquet. And they were like just about to start. We like got a plate of food, sat down. We're late. We're just stuffing our faces, and the awards are just starting. It was so bad. Just happy we made it.
Were you really burnt?
I was not that burnt.
I heard the comment. I wasn't watching. I was listening, but I heard the comment.
They're making fun of us that
Yeah.
we were like tan and stuff, but
Yeah.
I didn't even get like burnt that bad this year. So
Whoa.
I was just I was a tan man, you could say, up there.
No comment.
Yeah.
No longer uber reflection, bright white Luke,
Neon white.
neon white.
Yeah. I know that feeling.
And they announced also at the banquet, going back to that a little bit, that the announcement of AMA Pro Hillclimb transitioning to American Hillclimb, kind of following the footsteps of American Flat Track and whatnot.
And pro motocross.
In pro motocross,
All
yep.
sanctioned by AMA. But
Yeah, I was just like, when I was doing that Instagram last year, I was thinking about that too. It's like pro motocross, they have their own thing, but it's sanctioned by AMA.
Yep.
American Flat Track has their own thing, but sanctioned by AMA, and then like it's just AMA Pro Hillclimb. So it like really wasn't like, it didn't really have it like a name, or whatever, like its
Yeah.
own kind of thing where it was still sanctioned by AMA. But now they did that, and the logo looks really good, and I think it's gonna be good. It's exciting. They released a schedule. 6-round series, 2 in Pennsylvania, 4 in Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Michigan.
How many of those are you guys planning to do?
I'm doing all of
We
them.
both plan to do all of them.
Okay.
He's
Oh,
more.
Nate's doing
he's
all of
more
them.
for sure.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
you remember hearing my deal, right? Yeah.
Five Motorsports.
Yeah.
I mean, have you publicly came out and said this yet?
Not night.
you
Well,
committed?
Or do you
Signed
gotta
the
keep it on the
contract?
down
Well,
low?
no. I mean, we talked on Nitro.
We don't want to
Mud.
get you in trouble.
We talked on Nitro Mud quite a bit, but
Well, okay,
I mean,
this ain't
I-
Nitro and Mud here. This is against the Grange show. So
I think things still have to be figured out. I haven't talked to him since mid-January, but
So do you want to
that's
make
kind
a
of the
public
plan.
announcement or not?
I mean that's about as much as I can
Sign
say.
the
Is just
contract.
talks, I guess.
Oh,
I've
okay.
been thinking about it.
Talks. Nathan's gonna get signed. Okay.
Right. Watch out, Lucas. Watch out.
Wow. I'm gonna be seeing you all over the country this summer. We'll have to do on the road podcast shows.
Dude, I'd love
Cole
to.
and Mark will be here.
We'll be the
Yeah.
commentator.
Yeah, we can do that.
So I told you I need to get a mobile setup. You never know.
I know we do need to figure that out. I'm pumped though to start having races, and then just having review shows and just whatever. It'll
Having
be,
stuff to talk about.
Oh.
yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good.
By the way, might try to do flat track this year.
What?
Really?
I want
On what bike?
way.
On 250. They gotta have a knobby class, I imagine. I just wanted to do everything
Just-
this year.
yeah,
everything,
that'd be
one of
sick.
these.
everything D23 because they got a sprint enduro in Millville this year, so I'm gonna do enduro. Obviously doing hair scramble. Won't be hard to squeeze a moto in. I'll probably do a Moto Kazi Supi at some point, and then I need to flat track, and I'll obviously do a Red Wing hill climb or something too. So
Wow.
I'd like to try a flat track at some point. That'd be sick.
I just want to do it. Say I did it. I did do
Yeah.
a pit bike
Yeah,
flat track,
man.
so I do have that under my belt.
Mr. Ryan Sipes over
Right?
here.
Look at that.
Damn,
Yeah.
son.
Right? Like,
I wish
local
that
Ryan
would be
Sipes.
fun. I wish I had a couple extra
Local
weekends to
general.
do that. And I think I have the Millville hair scramble and then what's the sandy one up north that we all went to?
Cambridge.
BCMX.
Yeah, Cambridge.
Cambridge one. I have those 2 weekends I think that are free that I can go to.
There's
But
a
I
hair
think that's
scramble
it.
at Cambridge.
Yeah.
That
You
sounds
better
fun.
go to that one.
That one
That one
sounds
is fun.
sick.
I love that one.
Really? Well, how many times you did it? Just this last time?
Just once, yeah.
Dude, it was rough on the 125.
Oh,
I had
you
a rough
hated
time.
that, yeah.
It was dry.
You weren't too
Dude,
far ahead of me that day.
No,
Yeah.
the fields. I didn't know if I'd make it through the fields on the 125. They were so loose. Remember
Yeah,
that?
They
Yeah,
were
oh my
bad.
God.
Yeah, it was like
It was dusty.
That place is really nice when it gets a little moisture.
Yeah, it needed
Yeah.
moisture. Marcus, I think we almost killed Marcus in the mountain bike ride before. It was rough.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Because you were riding the old old rock
no
hopper.
strap-ins or anything.
Yeah.
Just free pedals. My
Yeah.
dad's old bike with like the
Does not
cushiony
handle
seat,
well,
the
yeah.
big ass seat.
Nice
Are we-
heavy oil forks.
Went for a nice like hour bike ride
Yeah.
before we went out for a 2-hour hair scramble.
Yeah, and Aaron's on the e-bike kicking up dust and roost.
Just struggling in the back.
I remember seeing you come back too, and
Dude.
you were just soaking wet.
Oh man, yeah, good warm up.
And Aaron was just laughing. He was just like, "Oh, you still did good there. You won the overall, didn't you?"
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so you're fine.
With a massive hole shot.
Yeah, it was a good time.
I didn't even.
Or
see
wait,
that.
Did
I
you
win
crash?
No, he was.
Yeah,
he was
that was the
last.
day I crashed. No, I crashed on the start.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
He
crashed
came
into,
from-
like,
I-
first
because I had the
corner.
whole shot and then I crashed,
Yeah.
and then I
They're
ended
like,
up
why
breaking,
were you pushing so hard that you washed the front? You had
and I ended
30
up
feet.
breaking my clutch lever too.
Oh yeah,
So
that had to be
pulled it
rough
off.
on a 450 in the woods. in
yeah,
some
it
ways.
sucked.
But that was a wider wood setup, if I remember right.
Yeah, which was all right. Yeah,
Dude.
there was a few tight spots, but
I was nervous. I was like mad about that bridge setup where you had to like go slow across.
Oh, I love
But
that
they
shit.
eventually, I'm like, that was a nice breather.
It
I just
did.
wonder if I was missing time because the 125 like sounds wound out. Where your 450, you could be like fifth gear, and it
Yeah.
sounds like you're going slowest.
I didn't even care if I was losing time. I was just like,
Yeah.
I just closed my eyes. I would like put in my my
Shake
Camelback
out the hands.
and just suck in some water. And
Mhm.
oh, I love that. I wish every hair scramble had like a little section like that where you could just take a little bit of breath. I feel like that would help. That
Yeah.
helped me a lot at least. That was a tough hair scramble. I think that was,
It was.
one of the worst ones I felt.
Oh, and those
afterwards.
sticks. Remember that towards the later end of the lap, there's like those sticks, those branches, or not sticks, but whatever those plants were that you had
Yeah.
like cut through. That was kind of tough. I didn't care for those.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
It was like almost like sap,
Dude,
like a
yeah.
bunch of
If you got
saplings and-
stuck in them,
Yup.
you weren't getting through them either.
Yep. No, I remember that.
That was a
too.
little gnarly.
I didn't like that section at
No.
all. Yeah, I don't know. I thought I had fun there, but there was definitely some shitty parts.
I think moisture would really help.
definitely.
Yeah.
I think it'd be sweet if there's moisture there. I'm sure.
Yeah, I was drier than shit that day, for sure. How many clients do you have, Mark? Now, you raising them?
I've gotten 6, I believe.
Oh, okay. What's
Putting
your
them through the ringer.
what's your goal with MK Fitness? How many
My
clients
goal.
do you want to get?
Well, dude, I have such big goals like for the future to move like either online or I kind of want to start my own like business, like mobile business, where I might do some like in-home type shit and
Oh yeah.
kind of do it out of a van, kind of
That
stuff
would be
like that.
That would be
I don't know.
cool.
I got ideas like that, but right now I'm just trying to build up my client base at Snap Fitness and Red Wing, and
Yeah,
pretty
get-
much just get experience doing it because you need to do that. Like you go through the certification and they don't really teach you shit like the actual
Like
like
all
on the
business
job
side.
stuff. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like once you get thrown into it, it's like God. It was so hard learning right away. Like I had no idea what I was doing with my clients, but now that I've only been doing it for like 3 months with like actual people, but I've learned a lot already. So I'm excited for the rest of the year because I think I'm gonna learn a lot more and just keep getting better.
With the online stuff, is that like through like Zoom then kind of, or is it just like
It
messaging,
depends
like,
kind of how
plans?
you want to do it. You can do kind of more of like a coaching thing where they just like have access to you to like
Mhm.
text and stuff and like check-ins, and yeah, you can do Zoom too, like actual sessions through that, but I don't know.
You're
There's a
just
lot of
kinda
options.
Laying out their workout, showing them how to do it and stuff
Mhm.
like that online. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he needs 3 more clients, and we got 3. Not the super. I mean, I won't speak for Nathan, but
It's rough though.
You're
It's
speaking for
winter.
me.
I really
Me-
hit
I
it
feel-
good since COVID.
I'll speak for myself. I need some help.
I
Yeah,
need
me
help too.
Nathan doesn't
Just
maybe
I
need
can't
as
go
much
to
help as-
Snap.
Why?
I got any time card.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Dun,
Just
dun,
get
dun.
out.
Well,
I'm
'cause
surprised
Lake
you don't have
City-
Planet.
Competitor.
No, yeah. No, I feel like Planet wouldn't tolerate my type.
Oh, they'll tolerate you.
I push people out of the way, Luke.
Luke
you
just
drop
runs
the
into
you
him.
drop the weights and yell too.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. That's totally.
But if I got a good, if I'm like fucking like hammering it out, like you watch out, because if you're in the
hammering it
way
out.
from me to my machine, yeah, I blinders.
Somebody told me that they saw you work out in Lake City, and you were like, just went with all your friends and just talked the whole time. And you
Oh
didn't
no,
work out.
that's my biggest
just in a
pet
little
peeve.
circle.
No, maybe we did that a little bit in high school, but I don't know, the kids I went with in high school, like we went hard.
Went hard.
And we
Yeah,
went
man.
there with a program where I swear these kids that stand around there, they're just there to talk and they're just doing bench and squats. Like,
I would hate that too, though. When I would go to Ellsworth after school, and the like couple of friends would come together, and they literally would just talk the whole damn time.
I'm that weird person doing the weird rhino workouts in the background. He's
Doing
like,
like
what's he doing with that broomstick and that yoga ball?
doing some what's it called, the
Calisthenics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
calisthenics. Yeah, dude, I do try to stick with the calisthenics a lot because I think racing is all about managing your own body weight. You don't really have to worry about anything else. It's about holding your body weight up on the bike. So I do focus on calisthenics mostly.
That's true.
Have you guys seen the Rhino Power? It's like the foot pegs where you like work on your squeezing.
Yeah,
How do I remember how that works?
Foot pigs.
It's like it's a
he's
training
got
tool.
foot pegs on a spring.
Yeah, it's like a spring
no
with
shit.
So
foot
it's like
pegs
to work on your
to help
balance.
on your balance.
I seen he's like rigged up some like handlebars on like
Yeah.
some things too, like where
No.
you can do push-ups.
When I do my own gym, yeah, I'm definitely doing like handlebars on everything.
Back when
like
I
to
did
do pull-ups, push-ups, everything.
back when I did that Brandon Haas camp
Oh yeah.
way back, he had a pair of those handlebars just on a 2x4 where
Yeah.
you did your push-ups on and stuff. But
Huh.
yeah, it's interesting.
I remember when I was like younger, I did like look for like moto workouts too, and they said
Yeah.
to always do like the dumbbells and just do like your whole workout and never let go of them too.
Oh really?
And I feel like that helped a lot too. Like you do like shoulder presses, get down and do push-ups on them. Do like everything, just holding on to them to like simulate like riding or whatever. But
Do you guys try to ride loose with your hands?
My head
I think
is
that's
high.
one thing I've
don't.
gotten like really better with like over
And
this
re-gripping a
last
lot.
summer.
Cause for a while there, I was riding so loose, I'd have like a hand fly off sometimes. But I wouldn't
Yeah,
get arm
that's-
pumped then at least. So
that's
I
not
mean, it
me.
doesn't matter.
I got arm pump up the ass. And
I have that
depth.
problem at
Too
like
much
Millville
information.
where I'll grip way too much because
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know like
That's
the
the tough
track's
thing
just
about
gnarly
moto.
there.
Mhm.
Whereas like I go to Meadow Valley and I'm just like super comfortable
Right.
there and it's not rough either.
It's not the same.
So it's like,
yeah.
but I can ride so much looser there. I
Right.
find.
Because
So-
you can ride any bike at Meadow Valley and feel fast, but you need a
Yeah.
good setup to go fast at Millville.
Yeah.
Well, does that wrap things up?
Guess so.
Yeah, I'm out.
I guess.
Nathan's tired.
Are we giving another shout out to Marcus's account?
What account? Oh, MK Fitness.
No.
Shout out
Oh,
MK
Grinder.
Fitness.
Yeah.
Grinder. Yeah, go check out Mark's Grinder.
Yep. Hit
It's
your
under-
boy up.
It's linked to his Instagram fitness page, MK Fitness, right below it. So go have him as a personal trainer or as a grinder friend. Whatever,
Yeah.
Whatever that is, I don't really
Whatever
know.
you
The
prefer.
disrespect.
DM him on Instagram with any
Honestly.
of your offers.
Honestly, the first time I heard of it was out of his mouth, so.
All right, that
I
was a
hate
good show,
all of
guys.
you.
That was a great show.
No, go follow MK Fitness. Go follow Against the Grain Show. Follow us. We'll attach our socials below. Just kidding. We won't do that.
Probably not.
We are not
Too
doing
much
that.
work.
Yep, too much
No.
work.
Like,
All right.
comment, subscribe,
Like, comment,
Like,
subscribe.
yes.
click the link below.
Yep.
Get
Thank
some
you.
merch.
Bless you. Bless you all.
Bless
Thank
all.
you so much. Hopefully we didn't lose the last two listeners that's just hanging on by their fingernails not falling off. Hopefully you're still hanging on. We love you. Peace.
Love.